What's up, y'all? This morning, we're going to do something completely different. There's different forms of activism. Each of them is effective in its own way. That being said, the world is not ready for us. The world's not ready to go vegan. But just because the world is not ready for an idea doesn't mean you don't try to fight for it. And there's different ways to fight. One way you can fight is with your pen. And you've got to learn that if you want to make a difference in this world, because your voice matters. That being said, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Pac. Got a poster of Pac on the wall back there by my record player. And so what I'm going to do this morning is, first of all, if you guys aren't aware, Suge Knight, who was the executive producer at Death Row Records, he's in prison right now on murder charges. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's basically the state of California versus Suge Knight's image as a record producer. And so all the stuff from his past has gotten brought into this, and it's not looking good for him. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to write Suge a letter in jail. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to say, but I'm going to outline a rudimentary media strategy that I think he could take to improve his chances. And if he follows my advice, you'll be hearing about it in the news. So it's positive change, guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Like I said, y'all, this isn't perfect. This isn't scripted. This is just what I'm doing this morning, filming this on my phone. So as you can see, I got my vegan pancakes right here. This is the third one I've eaten with bananas and maple syrup and cinnamon. And this is an envelope addressed to Suge Knight. If you want to write Suge Knight in prison, you can get him at this address, which I believe to be current as of, let me show you guys this, as of August 17th, 2019. That is the current address for Suge in prison, according to Pacific Code Media. All right, so that's where I'm going to write him at. I'm going to write him a letter, and in short, this media strategy is going to involve me suggesting that he go vegan in order to change his image in the media. All right, it took me a while to write this, so I'm going to flip the camera around and read this to you guys. All right, I really don't care if this isn't perfect or if I don't have a good camera angle. This is the letter, and I'm going to read it to you guys. I said, Suge, in this moment, your power is to recognize your enduring relevance within the hip-hop culture and understanding how you can leverage that in a media strategy to ultimately shift public opinion and, Lord willing, get out of jail. First and foremost, you make headlines almost any time you do anything. Second, the only social media platform where people actually engage and listen is YouTube. I got your address from Pacific Cove Media on YouTube. The internet, social media, and YouTube have communities that will respond to and react if you land in the headlines on mainstream media news and hip-hop blogs. You already know that you'll get coverage in the hip-hop community and blogs. Big picture, I'm suggesting that you do something overwhelmingly positive and uncharacteristic of your image in mainstream media. You might not like it. You might not like it, but at the same time, you don't have to do it for life. But just as a step to change your image and public opinion, to pre-stage your efforts to get a release. You might not be aware, but there's a large vegan community online and on YouTube. A number of hip-hop icons are just now starting to promote going vegan for health, for the environment, and for the animals. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jaden Smith. Google a movie called The Game Changers with James Cameron. You have time now to read books and research. YouTube if you don't want to read. And I suggested Dan Buettner, The Blue Zones, Dr. Milton Mills, Dairy is Unhealthy and Dairy is Racism. A video by Kim Williams, Dr. Kim Williams, Ending Heart Disease. And Dr. Neil Bernard, Reverse Diabetes Now. Basically, I'm suggesting you vocally and publicly announce that you are adopting a vegan diet, a whole foods plant-based diet from jail, which will grab headlines and destroy your tough guy image. Then use your voice to start challenging other rap icons to go vegan. Snoop, Dr. Dre, they're not using their voices to save the environment and stop animal suffering? Then call them out. If you go vegan and lose 20, 30, 50 pounds of weight, even from jail, the headlines will roll. But you'll have to stage the timing and not do all the call-outs right at the beginning. Hip-hop social media will latch on. The vegan YouTube community will latch on. Talk about how diabetes is destroying the black community. I have a YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers, and I'll do a video about this letter, which, by the way, I'm doing right now. So, Suge, if you ever find this video, good luck, man. And then my closing paragraph says, leveraging the media, changing your image, going vegan, documenting an incredible weight loss journey and health transformation, that's in your court. By the way, I saw the video, and you're not guilty. Only God can judge me. Good luck. Joe, aka Red Pill Vegan. So that's the letter, and I'm about to pack it up and put it in a mailbox. Yeah, if anybody out there knows Suge or understands what his legacy is and how relevant he will always be in the hip-hop community, then you know how powerful it would be if he went vegan and started calling out rappers that he knows personally, like Snoop and Dre and a whole bunch of other people, because I think the hip-hop community is right on the edge of really getting a grip on what the vegan diet is going to do for changing the world. And people like Jaden Smith, they know. Jaden knows. Beyonce and Jay-Z are talking about it. You got Maya from that song Ghetto Superstar. Remember her? Vegan. So that's what it's about, man. Taking it to a different level. And only he can use his voice to do that. But, you know, sometimes you got to write a letter. You got to get a pen and paper out and fight with your pen. So that's the story, guys. That's how I'm doing it. That's how I put it down. How are you putting it down? What did you do with it? All right, guys, I'm going up to the gym, and I got the letter right here, as you can see. About to mail Suge Knight a letter. And if you know what time it is, guys, it's actually August 19th. That is Nate Dogg's birthday. Nate Dogg, rest in peace, would be 50 years old today. I just realized that when I was leaving the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this letter in the mailbox, and yeah, it's up to you, Suge, man. Y'all know what I said now. It's up to you to put it in action, man. Go vegan. Speak on it. Change your life, change your health. Change the community around you by using your voice. Even if you're locked down, they can't stop you from using your voice and hitting the headlines, man. And that's what you know how to do, man. If there's one thing that they can't stop you from doing, it's making the front page, baby. So the power is in your hands, man, and it's in your mind. You just gotta put it into action. All right, let's go ahead and drop this in the mailbox right now. Done did that. I just sent a letter to Suge Knight in jail on Nate Dogg's birthday. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Red Pill Vegan. Next.